You have long played the role of a finisher in the shortest format of the game. It is a tough job. Who, according to you, from the current Indian setup, is best suited for this role?
First, I'd like to put my name, but for a start, I think the boys who have played the last couple of series, they have done really well. I think the middle order, given an opportunity, whenever there was a couple of opportunities, I think they've really stood out. Obviously, everybody's speaking about Surya and Venkatesh Iyer. They've done really well in this series. The fact that they played in Eden Gardens, fast outfield, great wicket to bat on. I think they maximized it at the end, and it was good to see them taking India to par scores when India could have well been under par. So that's very good to watch, and that's a slot that obviously there are not too many players, but there's always a vacancy if you do well.
Carlos Brathwaite, remember the name. History for the West Indies.
Hussey has deposited that into the stands for Australia's most famous win ever in T20 cricket.
What, according to you, is required to succeed in that position?
I think for a start, you need to be very calm, because when you go in, there's a lot of things happening. You need to understand that the game is going at a certain pace, and you have to understand how to deal with that pace. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's, sometimes you got to play with the 8 ball, sometimes against. You got to be very careful and choose what you need to do depending on the venue, the conditions, because it's not like an opener. As an opener, when you go, you set the pace. But as a middle order batsman, the game is moving at a certain pace. So when you head in, you need to be very aware of how you can, in many ways, control the pace at what you do according to the pace of the match. So that's very important. And also accept the fact that it's very hard to get big scores. Quantum of runs can always be hard. So always focus on playing match-winning, impactful innings rather than trying to score big runs, which is not going to happen. And it is very hard to be consistent as well, because constantly you're expected to take high risks. And like everything else in life, when you take high risks, there is high rewards, but sometimes failures can be part of it as well. So you need to be very acceptant of that and not be too hard on yourself in case you fail a couple of times.